All right, here we have another calculator problem. So let's go ahead and get started. They're giving us the derivative of a function already, and they want to know where f has an absolute minimum. So what we want to do is set the derivative equal to 0 to see where, well, you know what, let's go ahead and graph the derivative. We do need to find the 0 of the derivative, but let's do this graphically. So when I go to my graphing screen, Green Diamond F1, and I type in e to the x, put in my times just in case I don't want to have an invalid implied multiply. Use your negative sign, x cubed plus 3x, close parentheses. And here we go. Let's look at the graph. And I actually have no idea what my window is set to. So my window is not a good window right there. Oh, actually, I can use this window. I just needed from 0 to 5 on the x-axis. And this goes from 0 to 6. So let's look at it from 0 to 5. So what I see is I have a relative maximum here at whatever this number is. And I know it's a relative max because the derivative goes from positive to negative. So I know that the relative minimum, that there is no relative minimum as I look at this. So my answer has to be at one of the endpoints. I'm going to zoom out a bit here, and I think that might help us see something. Because this is going to turn out to be a bit of a theoretical question. Do you see how we have very little upward movement in the graph? So the derivative is positive for a bit, which means that our function is increasing for a bit. But then do you see all this space here where the derivative is negative? That means the function is decreasing a whole lot, which means that at the right-hand endpoint of this interval is where there should be the absolute maximum. So that is going to be at 5.